Attention passionate Cleveland, BROWNS. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Cleveland Browns' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Cleveland Browns fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Cleveland, BROWNS. Let's get to the news now, Browns fans, buckle up because what I'm about to tell you is a roller coaster of emotions, a game that encapsulates everything we love about this rivalry, everything that makes the AFC North one of the most intense and unpredictable divisions in the entire NFL. It was a battle of Ohio, a clash that kept us on the edge of our seats from start to finish, and it proved once again why these games are so special. The Cleveland Browns, in a game that was as close as it gets, fought hard against their division rivals, the Cincinnati Bengals, and even though the result didn't go our way, it told us a lot about the resilience of this team, about what they're capable of, and about what still needs to be addressed if they want to seriously contend for a Super Bowl this season. The game itself was tightly contested, a real nail-biter from the first whistle to the final seconds. Cleveland had plenty of opportunities, more than once finding themselves in good positions on the field, in scoring range, with a real shot at taking control of the game. But, as we've seen so many times before in AFC North battles, execution and a bit of luck can make all the difference. The Browns' receiving core, which has been so promising this season, unfortunately, had a rough day with some costly drops. Those missed catches ended up being critical, especially at key moments when Cleveland needed to move the chains or extend drives. It's not just about the drops. There were also struggles from the new kicker, Szmyt, who missed 2 crucial field goal attempts. Those mistakes shifted the momentum back to Cincinnati at exactly the wrong times and kept Cleveland from turning their control of possession, nearly 36 minutes of it, into the points they desperately needed to pull ahead. And let's talk about the quarterback, Joe Flacco. Now, Flacco is an experienced veteran, a guy who's seen a lot in this league and knows how to handle pressure. Despite the setbacks, he showed resilience, completing 31 of 45 passes for 259 yards and a touchdown. That's solid production, especially considering the pressure he faced and the chaos that sometimes ensued in the pocket. But this is a big but he also threw 2 costly interceptions. One of those picks was especially problematic because it set up Cincinnati's go-ahead field goal, giving the Bengals the lead at a critical juncture. Flacco was honest after the game, acknowledging that it's tough to take a loss like this, especially when you feel like you did some things well but also made enough mistakes to lose the game. That's football, right? Sometimes it's about fine margins, and in this game, those margins were razor-thin. On the defensive side, there's a lot to be proud of. Myles Garrett, as always, was a force. He delivered multiple sacks, constantly applying pressure on Joe Burrow, disrupting Cincinnati's rhythm, and keeping Cleveland in the game for the most part. Garrett's effort was nothing short of spectacular, a reminder of why he's considered one of the best pass rushers in the league. His relentless pressure kept the Browns within striking distance, even when the offense was struggling to put points on the board. And let's not forget Cedric Tillman, who had a shining moment with a touchdown catch that briefly gave Cleveland the lead in the second half. That play was a bright spot, a reminder of the potential this team has when all cylinders are firing. But the game also exposed some of Cleveland's ongoing issues. The self-inflicted wounds, those little mistakes that seem to keep haunting this team, once again played a role in the outcome. Missed field goals, dropped passes, and costly turnovers. These are the things that can define a season, especially in a division as tough and competitive as the AFC North. It's clear that Cleveland has the talent is there, but they need to tighten up, build consistency, and learn how to close out these close games. That's what separates good teams from great teams, and right now, Cleveland is in that crucial growth phase. The offseason and the start of the season gave us a lot of hope. This roster, with Joe Flacco leading the charge at quarterback, has shown flashes of brilliance. The defense, anchored by Garrett's dominance, is as tough as ever. The young receivers like Cedric Tillman are developing, hinting at a bright future. But football is a game of details, And as we saw in this game, those details can make or break a team's season. The Browns will certainly analyze every play, every mistake, and every missed opportunity in this game. The coaching staff will focus on refining the game plan, especially around special teams, which proved to be a pivotal factor in this loss. Looking ahead, Cleveland's next steps are crucial. They need to work on their execution, reduce those turnovers, and improve their kicking game. The good news is that this team has shown resilience. Despite the setback, they are still in a strong position within the division. The AFC North is stacked with talented teams, but Cleveland has the potential to rise above if they can learn from this experience. It's about turning those close losses into wins, about tightening the screws so that when the next big game comes, they're ready to capitalize. And let's be honest, Browns fans, that's what we're counting on, that this team can grow from setbacks, learn from mistakes, and come back stronger. Because at the end of the day, this franchise has a rich history of overcoming adversity, and I believe this current squad is no different. The season is still young, and there's a lot of football left to play. The potential is there, the talent is there, and the heart of this team is undeniable. What we saw in this game, despite the loss, was a team that fought tooth and nail against a division rival, a team that didn't give up even when the odds were stacked against them. The lessons learned from this game will be critical in shaping the rest of their journey, and I, for one, am excited to see how they respond in their upcoming matchups. Cleveland Browns fans, stay optimistic, stay loud, and keep supporting this squad because they're building something special, something that could take them all the way to the promised land. And now, Cleveland Browns fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Cleveland Browns. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Cleveland Browns news. This team has the heart, the talent, and the drive to come back stronger, and I can't wait to see what's next. Thanks for sticking with us, Browns fans, and remember, the journey is far from over. The best is yet to come.